is my Q2 Genius Hour project. My thick question was, how can students apply for FAFSA and scholarships to help pay for college? Why this project is worthwhile to me: I wanted to learn more about the 2 ways of getting free money to help me pay for college. And then I also had the opportunity of helping my classmates who plan on furthering their education after high school by providing them with helpful information. While my project may make a positive impact on others, I can show my classmates different ways to help pay for college, especially if they need the financial assistance. The steps I took: I began brainstorming and then chose my topic. I chose my mentor and gathered information from her. I went on a few college tours and gathered FAFSA and scholarship information from them. And then I learned about the local scholarships from Ms. Anderson and the scholarship packet that she gave us. And then created this PowerPoint presentation and then put all my sources in MLA format. What I learned throughout the process, that FAFSA is very simple yet time consuming, and I learned how to file for FAFSA, and that there are hundreds of different scholarships to apply for. You just have to find the ones that interest you and are the best fit for you, and that college is really expensive and no one has money for that. My mentor is Hallie Bauer. Why I chose her: she's knowledgeable when it comes to scholarships, for she received a lot of scholarships her senior year, and she actually got a whole year of school paid for. And I wanted someone who could give me more information about the different ways to get free money for college. I gathered a lot of good information from her, and she told me a lot about how to apply for FAFSA, how to properly apply for scholarships, what scholarships I should be applying for, and the different ways to receive free money to help me pay for college. Free application for federal student aid, FAFSA. What is FAFSA? FAFSA is a free online application for federal aid eligibility for college. It is one of the most important things you can do to receive some financial assistance to help pay for college. When to file for FAFSA: you can start filing in October at the earliest, and it's best to do it sooner than later. There are 4 different ways you can file for FAFSA. The way I did it, and the most easiest, is online. You can go to FAFSA.gov, or you can download the My Student Aid mobile app and do it off there. You can print out a FAFSA PDF, which then you have to mail in yourself, or you can request a printout and then fill it out and mail it out yourself. Important information about FAFSA, and then at the end of my presentation I'll show you guys a video about more of this stuff. The needed materials: you'll need your driver's license and your social security number, your parents' driver's license and their social security numbers as well, your family's latest federal income tax returns, W-2 forms, and bank statements. When you file for FAFSA, you need to create an FSA ID. It allows you to log into your FAFSA and sign it electronically. And then if you're a dependent student, which means you're using your parents' information, they'll also need to create a FSA ID, and they'll need that so they can sign it as well. One of the most important things is that your FAFSA gets shared with a list of schools that you're interested in applying to. So be sure to make a list of schools that you're are potentially applying to and or have interest in, and you can list up to 10. Scholarships: not all scholarships are the same, but in general they need high school transcripts, ACT and or SAT scores, your FAFSA information, your parents' financial information, an essay, and at least 2 letters of recommendation. Scholarship application tips: be thorough, don't overlook the small scholarships, they add up. Be honest, don't exaggerate your qualifications. Be proactive and apply every year for scholarships that you're in college. And pay attention to the deadlines and pay attention to the details. Before you send your application in, make sure all the information is filled in and that you have met all the criteria. And if you are reusing old materials, make sure that the information is correct, and make sure you really proofread it and sign in dates. Life lesson: college is really expensive, and make smart decisions, and one smart decision would be applying for FAFSA and scholarships. My sources: the first one is where I found the important information to know about FAFSA. This one is where I found what FAFSA was and the needed materials in order to file for it. And then the last one is where I found my video. Scholarship sources: the first one is where I found the scholarship tips. And the second one, I found the materials that are needed in order to apply for scholarships and what should be double checked prior to submitting them. and then my personal interview with Hallie, and my video.